Devin, how about them Memphis Grizzlies yesterday, dog?
Hey, man.
How'd they do, man?
Great American philosopher Young Dolph once said, CJ hurt business. Rule number 1, get the money first. Rule number 2, don't forget to get the money. He said that one time.
He said it.
He said that.
He did say it.
And Jaren Jackson Jr. went and got the money yesterday.
Jaren Jackson Jr. reportedly, allegedly. Per Shams, signed an extension, $240 million over 5 years. That's huge. That's big for the Grizzlies and for Jaren. For me, I thought that this would take a bit longer. I certainly didn't expect this to happen day one of like free agency. And again, you cannot. None of this stuff can become official at the earliest until July 6th. So we are still, 5 days away from these things being made official. I thought that Jaren would bet on himself and say, yo, I can get the Supermax next year. But lo and behold, Jaren's like, no, I'll go ahead and sign that. Getting the guarantee today was better than betting on himself in the future. So, and it's still at 5, like it's still almost $50 million a year. What is that? Right around $48 million per year.
Yeah.
So he's still getting $48 million. It's not like he's dirt poor or anything like that.
No, he's not homeless.
But he could have got
he's
so
not
much
homeless
more.
At all.
He could have got so much more if he had gambled on himself and then Defensive Player of the Year, All-NBA selection, those types of things, accolades come through. He could have got the max. But the Grizzlies were able to get that deal done with Jaren. Jaren, only Brook Lopez has more seasons, 6, with 100-plus blocks and 100-plus three-pointers made than Jaren. Jaren has 4 of those, and it is 4 consecutive seasons of 100-plus blocks and 100 three-pointers made. Jaren was the only player this season, I do believe, to record 1,500 points and 100 blocks. He's also one of 2 players to guard guards, forwards, and centers for at least 900 half-court matchups. The other player was I do believe, Evan Mobley. The most floaters made in the NBA last year was Jaren Jackson Jr. Jaren has such a unique skill set, a true unicorn, both offensively and defensively. If you have this as a cornerstone piece for your team, you're doing big things, you're doing good things, and the Grizzlies lock that up for the next 5-6 years.
Yeah, and the big thing for Jaren, he's gotten better every single year, right? I think that's the best part about his game. It's the development of what Jaren's been, like what Jaren's been from year 1 to year 8. I think when he first got here, it was you're a rim protector, lanky 18-year-old kid. We're gonna figure out what you want to do from the offensive end. And every single year, the dude's added to his bag, whether it's adding the floater, adding muscle. Like there's so many things he's added every single year to his game. So to see this moment and get it to get this contract for him, I thought it was pretty dope. Because the dude,
were you expecting it though?
I was.
Okay.
I said on our show, and we talked about it a couple times, and I was like, the peace of mind, bro, of knowing that you have a deal going into the season, right? I think that was very important, regardless of whether or not you thought you can get the Supermax or not. I think the best Jaren is when he has a peace of mind. And I think the peace of mind of having a deal done going into the season, not having to worry about it, it's ink. The ink's gonna be dry by the time the season starts. So I'm not surprised at all that he got it done day one.
I've seen it work both ways. I've seen players gamble on themselves and miss, and gamble on themselves and hit. I was just expecting Jaren to, based off nothing really, just based off what I would do and how good I think Jaren is. I was banking on him to gamble on himself a bit, and then boom, get that Supermax. But I think this shows that Jaren wants to be here.
Oh,
right, like that. The Jaren move, and we'll talk about the Santi move in a little bit. Those are players who could go other places, right? The Lakers are going to have max space next year. So Jaren could have bet on himself, said, I'm going to get the max. Either I'm going to get the max here in Memphis or I'll go to LA and get the super max, right? Like I can do one of those things, pair up with Luka Doncic and play in the purple and gold, one of the most storied franchises in American professional sports.
Yep.
But he didn't do that.
He
said,
didn't do that.
Let's go ahead and knock this out now. So while it is tough for the Grizzlies as a small market to get free agents to come through, big name free agents to want to come to Memphis to play, once again, this franchise has a star player who's looking around like, no, I like it here. I want to be here. We saw it all of those years with the core 4, and now we're seeing it with Jaren Jackson Jr. This is big. This is huge for the team. And again, now we know they've got John Jaren locked up, and now the build around them begins. Devin.
And now you can stop all the bull crap photoshops now, right? And all this summer we saw photoshops of Ja in Lakers jerseys, Ja in this jersey, Ja in this jersey, Jaren in a Knicks jersey. Like Knicks fans were clamoring, doing the whole, oh my God, what if we pair Jaren Jackson with Karl Anthony Towns, this and that. Pacers fans were saying one of our biggest trade targets allegedly is we love to go get Jaren. All that is kibosh, right? You get to kill all those talks. Yeah, you're making that face.
Why the hell?
Pacers fans are, I don't know.
Not Pacers. Why the hell would you pair Cat and Jaren so they can both have 7 fouls in the first quarter?
Exactly.
Like
Knicks fans are tweaking. They were tweaking.
Don't understand.
They were tweaking.
They're the same thing.
I don't know. It was like, but it was like every fan base was like, so can we get Jaren Jackson Jr.? And I think yesterday, like, kind of like nipping all that in the bud. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. By the way, whoever said that first was cooking, by the way. Nip it in the bud, that's a great phrase. All-time great phrase. But I think, like you said, you mentioned the Jaren loving being here. I think he tweeted yesterday twice. And the first one was, the end will teach you who you are with love. It's always grit and grind. We're out here at all costs. Still feel like I remember moving here yesterday. Year 7, I am incredibly thankful for everyone who has impacted my time here. To much more ahead, always been the M. The dude loves this city, bro. And I think that's, like, it's hard to find guys who really, really kind of resonate with the city they're in, right? I think in this new NBA, guys are floating around. Guys are not really connected to the fan base. You're having to buy new jerseys and even though you're going to have to buy a new jersey now because rest in peace to this number. My dog changes to number 8. But I think it's hard to find guys that you really connect as a fan base. And I think you have Ja and Jaren who fans now have 6, 7 different variations of their jerseys, their T-shirts, their bobbleheads, and I think that means a lot to him because as a kid he bounced around so much, right? He never really had a home, so I think to have Memphis as his home was big, bro. The dude loves the city so much.
Yeah, man. And so when people, who will say, all right, Memphis can't attract anybody because of whatever ridiculous reason, right? I think the reason was crime. You can point to and say, well, this star player is here, and he's been here, and he wants to be here. He's had opportunities to go, and he hasn't taken them because he enjoys it here. So that's not the case. Jaren likes it here. Ja likes it here. Tony Allen liked it so much here. He lives here now, right? Like, people like being in Memphis once they get here. As Devin moves the jersey,
I had to turn the jersey around.
He's changing numbers.
He's changing numbers, yeah. So,
why? Black Panther was good with the 13 in it.
Yeah, it was good with 13 in it. But when the story came out yesterday, I thought it was funny because there's a reason why he's going to do it. I'm gonna let him tell the story. I'm gonna let him tell the story why he changed to number 8. But it's gonna be different because there's a lot of people that have 13 jerseys in the city, and now these 13 jerseys are gonna be vintage. Vintage jerseys now.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. But no,
that's a double vintage jersey you got on because it's the sounds it's the 13.
It is a double vintage, but no, that number 8 is gonna look good, man. He wore number 8 in the McDonald's All-American game in high school. But there's a bigger reason because Jaren's Mr. Big Brain, so here's a bigger reason too. Has
he announced what the reason is, or just announced?
No, he hasn't announced reason. So the number change has been announced, but the reason for it has not been announced. He'll explain it one day.
Okay.
Very soon, hopefully.
All right.
The Jessica Benson Show with CJ Hurt, live every weekday at 8 a.m.